activity 6 is there in the third chapter, animal tissues. Collecting a slide of nerve cells from the slide box, observe it under microscope. As a small activity only. If the school consists of nerve cells slide, permanent cell box will be there. So in that we need to see under microscope and we need to observe the findings. Nerve cells are the only cells in the body which do not have the ability of regeneration. That means they cannot reproduce like our cells. If we get any wound, skin will be produced again and again. But nerve cells cannot regenerate. Once nerve cells are lost, then lost. So that only brain is important to preserve and supply oxygen. For that only we need to do exercises for production of oxygen and supply of oxygen to the nerve cells. Regeneration capacity is not there. For example, one branch you cut for a tree, the branch again grows from the side nodes. But here for nerve cells, that regeneration ability is not there, and they are very specialized cells. And if you remember, no two neurons or nerve cells in our body or in our nervous system will have same. That means each and every nerve cell will be different. For example, if we take any leaf from a big tree, no two leaves are same. Every leaf will be differed. If we see the diagram here, cells of nervous system are highly specialized for transmitting the stimulus rapidly from one place to another place within the body. We can identify three distinct parts in the nerve cell. They are cell body, cyton, axon, dendrites. Cell body is otherwise called as cyton, and the second part is called as axon. Third one is known as dendrites. Usually these are specialized cells and they will transmit message from one part of our body to another part of our body. For example, if you are listening now the class, means these things are transferring from one neuron to another neuron. Here a basic neuron is their structure. You can see dendrites. This is the head part, this is the tail part. Head part consists of a dendrite. Dendrites are there, and this complete region is called as cyton. Cyton here, and it consists of a prominent nucleus. Prominent nucleus means bigger nucleus. Beside this bigger nucleus here, there are Nissel's granules are located. In the center of this, Nissel's granules are located, and this body is otherwise called as soma. Understood? Soma is otherwise called as body of the cell. Body of the cell, and continuation of the tail part of that, and this tail region is known as the axon region. And axon region is covered by myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is present only for axon. It is not present for soma. Understood? And the myelin sheath, between two myelin sheath, there are nodes are there. They are called as Ranvier nodes. So Ranvier nodes located between two of the axon. Each nerve cell consists of nerve endings. Those are called as nerve terminals or nerve endings. Can you see here? Each and every part bulged structure are there. So these nerve terminals will connect to the dendrites of another neuron. Understood? And as I said, three parts are there: cell body, axon, dendrites. You need to remember. Cell body otherwise called as cyton or otherwise called as soma, and second part is called as axon, and third part is called as dendrite. Here if you see any image consists of basic these parts only. Nervous tissue is the last tissue in the third chapter, and this you can see soma and axon Ranvier nodes. If you see here, one neuron, one dendrite of one neuron will be connected to the nerve ending of another neuron. So there will be linking questions also will be there in your examination. Dendrites of one neuron will connect to the nerve endings of another neuron, or nerve endings of one neuron will connect to dendrites of another neuron. If you see here, parts, dendrites, nucleus, soma, Schwann cell. Between these cells also one cell will be present in the axons. They are called as Schwann cells. Schwann cells is covered by myelin sheath. Myelin sheath, between two myelin sheaths here, Ranvier node is present. Can you see here bulged structure here, here. These are all known as axon terminals. Understood? And if you see nerve endings here, the message is transmitted. They are not joined. Understood? They are not joined completely. There will be a gap called as synaptic gap or nerve ending gap between one terminal and two dendrite. While they are joining from one nerve cell to another nerve cell, there won't be any linking. There will be a space called as synaptic gap. These are known as synaptic knobs. One synaptic knob is linked to another synaptic knob such that message will be transferred from one neuron to another neuron in the form of neurotransmitters. These are the chemicals released by one neuron to another neuron, such that what will happen, they goes on making messages from one region to another region. Now you are understanding this topic means much information has been transferred from your cells to your brain. And here you can see how the linking neurons are present. Here you can see all the neurons in our brain will be linked in this manner only. Not only in the brain, in the total body, the spinal cord or entire body is covered with neurons. You can see here directly the microscopic image of the nerve cell. One nerve cell is connected to another nerve cells in this pattern. Can you see the continuation pattern of this? Here and here total. So this has taken from electronic microscope image. This bigger body is known as soma and the smaller regions are called as dendrites, and these are all known as the nerve endings of another neuron. And here you can see nerve cell. This is the largest nerve cell present for the organism called as a squid. Squid is a marine organism. That means it will live in ocean or salty water. And here you can see bigger neuron, and the image of this is this. Squid organism is the largest organism containing largest nerve cell, and surprisingly only one neuron is present in the squid. Entire body is controlled by one neuron only, and that neuron you can see here. Entire neuron is connected inside the body, and this you can see. And one more thing, axon of a nerve cell is connected with the dendrites of a nearby nerve cell to form a web-like structure throughout the body. So in our body, axon of a nerve cell is connected with the dendrites by nearby cells, so that it will form web-like structure as I shown in the picture here. Web-like structure here completely. It will connect. So in your exam, if they ask means you can write this information. We are not going out of the syllabus, complete textbook syllabus only, but with additional images we are going on. And this is important here. Axon of a nerve cell is connected with the dendrites of a nearby nerve cell to form a web-like structure throughout our body. Once again I am reading. Axon of a nerve cell is connected with the dendrites of a nearby nerve cell to form a web-like structure throughout the body. This definition is important. And till here third chapter is concluded, and FA1 exams are coming soon. For FA1 exam, first chapter, second chapter, third chapter will be included, and FA2 fourth chapter, fifth chapter sixth chapter will be included, and 7th 8th will be in the third FA3, and 9 10 11 will be in the final FA3. So for FA1 first chapter, second chapter, third chapter will be there, and till now we have completed first chapter, second chapter, third chapter. Next onwards we will be going on revision. First chapter revision will be started.